this is Judy from Patterns for Pirates, and we're going to talk about choosing your size for the twist back top. The three most important measurements for the twist back top is going to be your upper bust, your full bust, and your high hip. I'm going to show you quickly how to measure those. If you ever need help with a measurement, how to measure it, we have a full blog post on the Patterns for Pirates blog called Measure Yourself. It has a lot of pictures and directions, just how to take those measurements nice and accurately. Upper bust is taken behind the back, parallel to the ground, under the arms, and over the bust. You do not want to get any of your bust in this measurement. Put your arms down, take a breath, and breathe out. And there is my over bust. Full bust, you're going to move your tape measure down. It's going to be parallel to the floor again, and you want to get right around the fullest part of you, which is usually right around your apex of your bust. Again, you can take a breath, breathe out and relax, arms down. Wearing the bra that you plan on wearing with the garment. So there is my full bust. The last one would be your high hip. Your hip is around the fullest part of your bottom, which is usually right around your booty. Your high hip is about where you would think low-rise pants would hit, right around those bones. So there would be my high hip. Again, you want to keep it parallel. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the intended fit and how you can use your measurements and the intended fit to get the perfect fit that you want. The intended fit is loose and slouchy throughout the whole pattern. So the tank top has a higher neckline. It has a low, very loose arm side. It is loose through the waist. And then the only area where it's semi-fitted would be that high hip, which is why that measurement is important. Now, it's semi-fitted. If this was a closed back, it would have 0 ease. Since it swings open, it feels a little bit looser than 0 ease. But that's why that measurement is important. That is the most fitted area in this pattern. So the important measurements, upper bust is where you want to pick your main size. So let's say I had a small upper bust, medium full, and a large high hip. I would suggest you pick a size small and then grade out to a large on the bottom. This pattern is very loose and forgiving in the bust, and so you would be fine with a small without needing to do a full bust adjustment. Let's say you were the opposite and you had a medium over bust, a small full bust, and let's just say a small high hip. I would suggest you choose the small, even though your over bust is a medium. It's a high neckline, and the arm side is already very loose and low, and so you're not going to lose any effect by just picking the smaller size that your full bust is. So essentially, go with the smaller size of your upper or full bust. If your high hip falls into a larger size, I do suggest grading for your high hip. Your waist, it doesn't matter. There's enough ease in the pattern that you really don't need to worry about your waist. Let's talk about upper arm measurement. If your upper arms are larger in proportion to your body, usually you would have to grade to a larger size. This pattern happens to have quite a bit of ease at the arm throughout the whole sleeve, so you probably can get away with not grading. It's got about 4.5 inches of ease in the sleeve, so quite a lot of ease. It's nice and loose and slouchy. So if you're like me and your arms measure a larger size than the rest of your body, you get to relax and not grade on this one. If your arms are very small for your size, you might want to grade down because again, it is already a very loose, slouchy sleeve. All right, guys. With all that information, I think you're ready to pick the perfect size for you.